real estate investing can be this easy. You know what the most common question I get from my clients about real estate investing? They say, Gary, they go, Gary, what should I invest in? I'm like, I don't know. Like, what do you mean? What should I invest in? It's like if I'm a stockbroker and somebody goes, Gary, which stock should I buy? Like, there's tons of stocks you can buy. It depends what your situation is, what's your budget, what's your goal, what's your condition. So are you, you know, in real estate investing, there's so many different ways to make money. I have to really sit down with my clients and really find out what they want. Do they like flipping? Do they like short-term flipping or long-term flipping? Do they like rental cash flow? All those things I talk to them about. And it's not as simple as, oh, just buy this. It's really not that simple. Let's see. So what do I usually tell my clients? I tell them a little bit about rental cash flow. Like, do you want to be a landlord? Do you want to build a business where you own 10 or 20 or 30 properties in the future? What kind of landlord do you want to be? Do you want to be a lazy landlord where you don't like talk to your tenant ever? Or do you want to be a rich landlord where you like increase the rent every year, you provide excellent customer service, and like no judgment against those lazy landlords. If you're a lazy landlord, then of course you're going to charge less because you didn't provide service, right? But if you're a rich landlord, that means you're upping the rent, you're charging higher rents, and you have to bring value to them. You better be offering other services, maybe like free pay-per-view, free cable TV or something, free, we'll cover your utilities and we'll bundle that into the rent. Maybe we'll incorporate, oh, you're a business person. I will provide dry cleaning for your suits every 3 months. You know, I will provide, I'll throw in cable TV into your rent, and I will give you 2 pay-per-view movies every month. Something like that. That's why you're able to charge the high rent. You don't just charge high rent, and they go, why are you charging me high rent? So-and-so next door is charging me like $300 lower. You can justify it. Well, I'm providing this and that. I'm changing your flooring every 5 years. I'm upgrading your appliances to stainless steel every 5 years. I'm doing this and this and this and this. And then the seller is like, okay, you're providing a lot more value. Then the tenant is willing to pay more. So we talk about rental cash flow as one strategy. And then we talk about flipping. We talk about short-term flipping. And then they go, oh, Gary, like I heard back in the early 2000s, you just buy pre-sales and you flip them. Okay, it worked then, but for pre-sales flipping, like you have to be really careful. Not all pre-sales are like guaranteed to make money, you know? Like you just have to be careful. Like it's kind of supply and demand. You're buying a pre-sale. If the pre-sale is the same as every other pre-sale out there, there's nothing special about your pre-sale. So why would somebody pay a premium to buy your pre-sale later? You know? But let's say you're buying the Trump Tower. You know, and you buy the Trump Tower like when it's early in, and it's like there's no comparable like the Trump. So when you buy it early in, before the developer jacks up the price slowly, right? You know that when the developer first announces the tower and then the people get early access, they buy it at the cheapest price, right? Later, the developer starts increasing the price, right? So if you buy it in the onset, in the beginning, then like in a building such as the Trump, I would say you're pretty safe to making money. And then within the pre-sale, you don't just buy any unit. Even if it's a good building, you don't just go, oh yeah, it's a great building, I'm just going to buy this unit and I'll make money. No, you choose, you be a little more selective. Like such as you buy the penthouse or sub-penthouse, or you buy a unit that has a larger terrace than all the others. And those kind of, if you search, if you look carefully and you buy strategically like that, you're almost, you increase the probability that yes, you'll make money, but you're more, it's a safety cushion that you're going to make money for sure. When other people are trying to flip their pre-sales in competing with your unit in the same building, your unit is better because it has a bigger terrace, it's the sub-penthouse, or it's the sub-sub-penthouse. It has unobstructed views of the mountain, or it's facing this direction. So I usually talk to them about short-term flipping that way. And I usually tell my clients, don't buy apartments and townhouses for short-term flipping unless you really know what you're doing. Unless you buy it at like 20% below market value, and then you're planning on, renovating it a little bit, and you gotta. So this is what they talk about in the real estate investing world. You have to buy it at 20% below market value, so you have a cushion. And then when you hire contractors to renovate and flip, make sure your contractors are charging you like a really low fee, and make sure you renovate stuff that actually adds value. Don't just, what's an example of a useless renovation? Anybody? Okay, yeah.
I heard some houses, some houses like a solarium, certain things that doesn't gain any value.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're wasting your money.
Yeah. So certain areas, like, so the typical things to renovate that add the most value are like kitchens, bathrooms. The things that don't really add value are like, I don't know, like you want high quality glossy paint. Right? That's like doesn't make sense, right? Or you need like $15,000 flooring or something like that. Or like, there's certain things that really add lots of value, and then there's things that don't really add so much. So make sure you talk to your realtor about that. And then long-term flipping, it's like you're buying a blue cap stock. Like you're buying Berkshire Hathaway, you're buying Microsoft. You're looking at down the road, 5 years, 10 years down the road, what is it looking? And in that case, like I usually talk to my clients, well, when it's 10-year, when you have a 10-year timeline, it really depends on what kind of like, what's your budget first, and then which area do you want to invest in? Well, yeah, you want to invest in the boony land where it will appreciate in value because you looked at the community development plan through City Hall and it looks like it's going to develop. So that's one strategy. But in Vancouver, it's almost a no-brainer. You can almost buy anywhere, like a house anywhere, and almost guarantee to make money. It depends how much money you want to make, the ROI and. Anyways, real estate investing, it's not a simple 5-minute talk. I should remind you that it's more like a more sit-down, comprehensive analysis of your goals and needs and that kind of stuff.